Okay, we'll now move on to our pre-Newcastle press conference. We'll start with David McDonnell. This is embargoed until tomorrow at 1:30.
Hi, Ollie. You've obviously struggled recently in the league. How important is it for you to get back to winning ways and get back on the kind of run that you were on earlier in the season in terms of for confidence?
Of course, we can't hide the fact that we have dropped off our form a little bit the last few weeks. Dropped points against Everton, Sheffield United, West Brom, points that we feel we've deserved more and we should have got more. So tonight was about finding ourselves. Tonight was about getting the X factor back in, the brightness and the focus. So Newcastle will be a very important game for us, definitely.
Carl Anker.
Hi, Ollie. I want to touch on some of the terms you've been using recently for United's attack. You use terms like X factor and the magic. How do you make sure you can bottle that and use that from game to game rather than sort of having it spark for 10 minutes as and when?
You know, every game creates opportunities. It creates problems. Teams give you spaces. That's just a natural thing because the pitch is as big as it is and there's 11 players on each team. Some teams give you space behind, some teams give you in between, sometimes teams try to press high, press low, and we have to learn to adapt to every single game. It's about learning from every game. So last game, for example, when West Brom dropped deep, that wasn't good enough for us. Tonight, with we knew about the spaces, we found them. Newcastle will give us different spaces than we got tonight. So of course we have to play the game correctly, but also it's about quality. When you create chances, when you take that last pass, the last cross, and it's about getting better and improving all the time.
James Cooper.
Ollie, you've got 14 games left in the Premier League. Is this title City's to lose, and is it still a title race of sorts? I know you said you're not in it, but can they be stopped?
Well, I don't think anyone would say that they're not going to go for it. We're going to go for a win every single game we play. Of course we are. But whatever other teams do, City, Liverpool, Leicester, Chelsea, Tottenham, whoever, West Brom, we can't control. We've just got to control ourselves, and we are in the position we are. We are second, and of course your ambition then is to not end any lower than that. So we're going to have to get a good run together if we're going to put pressure on City, and it should start on Sunday, of course.
Jamie Jackson.
Oh, hi, Ollie. Yeah, just carrying on with that, is the sort of message you're going to give to the players now that you have to be relentless with regard to the Premier League? You have to go out every match day and basically, win and see where it takes you.
Like we haven't done that before. Of course it's relentless. Of course we demand that we turn up every game and try and earn the right to win. You've got to run more than the opposition. You've got to want to win more than the opposition. You've got to suffer more than the opposition. You've got to put your body on the line. Every game in the Premier League is high demand, and that's why the players are paid the money they are. To perform every time they're asked to. So we ask for relentlessness and attitude every single game. Yeah.
Simon Peach.
Hi, Ollie. Can we expect to see Donny van der Beek and Edison Cavani back this weekend? And are there any other players you expect to be without?
Of course, Paul is out. Phil is out. I don't know how Scott is, and I'm not sure how Donny and Edinson will be either. They've got a chance, I think. So we just got to give them until after training or before training Saturday, because Saturday we need to pick a team. So we'll see how they are. Hopefully they can both be available.
Neil, do you have a question? Your hand isn't raised.
Oh yeah, I kept raising it. Hello.
No,
kept raising your hand.
No,
raising my real hand.
There's a hand to raise in there.
I can never find it. Anyway, Ollie, we saw Marcus miss a couple of chances but have some surging runs into the box. Do you think it's just that instinctive finishing that stops him from being the complete player?
He is getting better and better and closer or is improving all the time. Of course, the chances he gets because of his athleticism, his movement, and they were strong to hold him off the first one. Goalkeeper came close to him, so that was hardish one. The second one, of course, the keeper comes out. That's another one that we're working on. We had loads of practice on that yesterday, actually. So, but he's improving, and of course, I can see we still work. He knows what we want him to improve on, but the goal he scored was a very, very good example on composure and technical quality.
Okay, last two questions, Simon and Katie.
Ollie, do you think your defenders are defending too close to their own line or their own penalty area when it comes to set pieces, and that might be a reason why you're conceding the kind of goals that you have, or you're happy where they're setting up from?
It's you work on this week in, week out before every game, and it's about doing your job, being focused, being switched on, winning your challenge, drop off at the right moment or stay up when we've decided. And sometimes we haven't won the first header, and most of them then has ended up in a chance against us. We have actually quite a good record in amount of first contacts to win them, but when we haven't, they've ended up with big chances or most of the time goals, actually. Of course, Dean is in with a shout. Performances, we pick a team Saturday, and Dean tonight, he was very solid, good kicking. Should have had an assist for Marcus, which is another thing that we worked on today. He was clean in his handling, clean with his short passes. So good performance. He's maturing all the time. But I have a very, very good goalkeeper as well in David, and he saved us against West Brom. So I can't say to you now. I always speak to the players first before I say who's not playing. So and they'll know.
Okay, is that everybody? All right, last question, Paul Hurst.
Hi, Ollie. I know it's a long time before the start of next season, but I presume we'll be planning certain aspects of it. I was just wondering on Cavani, given the impact that he's had, is it likely that he will end up staying that extra year, that extra option that you've got?
I can only say Edinson has done well. I've been impressed by him. He's really gelled in the group, and we'll sit down with him and speak with him, of course, in the near future to see his plans and our plans. It's a good discussion. You always speak to your players, and with his contract situation, with at the moment, we're very pleased with what he's done.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Thank you.